Well, how's this spring camp, different for you, obviously, than with what you were able to do last year and get out on the field?
I think this year, going in this year, I feel a lot more comfortable, and then just learning a new offense. It's going pretty well, but I mean, just as a player, obviously, just feeling more comfortable coming in with my abilities, and then as a team effort, just better communication with each other, and yeah.
Take us back to last year. I mean, you really made the most of your opportunities, especially in the Frisco Bowl. You had a record-setting performance. What did that do for your confidence coming into this season?
It definitely boosted it up. It really showed me like what I can do. Playing a full game and getting a great amount of carries.
What was that like for you, getting, carrying the load on a big stage like that?
It was definitely something great, but I mean, just like any other opportunity I get, whenever I get in, I'm gonna help the team and make an impact.
Did you know ahead of time that you were going to start and play that much, or was it a surprise to you?
I had no idea. It was more like it just happened. George, he went down, and then I just stepped up to the plate and took my responsibilities.
What was last year like for you? I mean, I don't know if many people expected you to have the role you did. I mean, was it easy? Was it just football again?
I wouldn't say it was easy. I would say it was a lot of learning and growing throughout the season, and I think I did a good job of putting myself in a place to get the opportunity to play that much.
What did you learn? You said you learned something. What did you learn about either yourself or football or both?
I learned, just to push through and adapt to to new things. Obviously, I had to adapt to playing at a higher level. Learning more scheme, just all that stuff. But I think it built character, through me, just throughout the season.
You have such a physical running style, especially for a young guy. I mean, thinking back on your life, was there a player or a coach that really helped bring that out in you? Maybe a player influenced you, or
I would just say I used to watch my brother play. I used to watch him run. He was a great running back when he played in high school. But I mean, just from when I was a kid, my dad used to always say I was rough and kind of aggressive. So, I mean, I think I always just let it out on the field.
Tell us about your brother. I mean, what's he doing now, and what was he like as a football player?
Well, he lives in Dallas, and he works for Capital One. But I mean, back when he was in high school, man, I looked up to him a lot. Trained with him a lot. He taught me a lot of stuff and helped me out. And I definitely wouldn't be where I'm at without him.
Are you guys built similarly?
Yeah, we're about the same height. He's not as big and stocky anymore, because he doesn't play. But when he was in high school, he was built just like me.
Watching you guys in practice today, it seems like you and Taylor are having a lot of fun out there dancing with each other. How close are you guys, and how much does that relationship help when you're on the field?
Yeah, Taylor, man, that's my guy, man. I mean, before I even got here, I mean, he reached out and we worked out. So we just have a different type of connection. That relationship, we keep each other, keep each other accountable on the field and off the field. And it's great to have a guy like that at quarterback, and then just as a friend. But we like to have fun, we like to dance, all that. You gotta have fun when you're playing football.
Is it exciting for you guys to kind of be in a similar boat? Both of you had breakout seasons in your freshman year, and now are kind of going into year two together.
Yeah, it's definitely exciting, but just like before, we would take advantage of our opportunity and help the team to win.
What were your thoughts when you found out that George was coming back?
I mean, I was happy that he was coming back. I mean, ever since I've been here, he's took me under his wing, helped me learn the offense, helped me grow as a player and off the field, and it'll be great. We did great things last year. It'll be great to see what we'll do this year together.
How do you envision the two of you guys? They were splitting time and stuff. And obviously, if he had gone, you may have had a bigger role next year. But what's just your take on him being back and how that impacts your role?
I wouldn't say it impacts me. Obviously, I'll get an opportunity, to play, and whatever opportunity I get, I'm gonna make the most of it to help the team win.
You talked about how good a year you had last year. Where do you think you can get better this year?
I think for me, it's just knowing the offense better, you know, front and back, and then just pass protection, you know, because that was probably my biggest weakness last year.
You're such a powerful, dynamic runner, and obviously here today you're kind of quiet. And I mean, I saw that podcast with you and Taylor a couple of weeks ago, so I have a feeling it might be just your first time because there is a personality under there. But are you one of those kind of guys that, you know, kind of quiet off the field, and then when football comes around, that light goes off?
No, I'm not, I'm not quiet. I mean, you can ask anybody, my parents, people I'm around. I'm usually pretty loud, pretty outgoing, just fun to be around, just happy, all that.
We'll see that as more of these interviews happen.
Yeah, as more of the interviews go on, for sure.
What's the thing you, Taylor, 10 and 2? Can you explain that? Who came up with it?
So Taylor came up with it, but it's like 10 and 2, you know, when you're driving, you know, back to the basics, you know, hands on 10 and 2.
What are your goals with Taylor, or just your own personal goals, getting yourself out there in the community, marketing yourself? I mean, you guys, you're football stars in this town. I mean, you can now capitalize off that. Where are you with that? And do you and Taylor want to maybe team up and get some 10 and 2 stuff out there?
I mean, possibly, but I mean, the biggest thing for me and also Taylor is just, you know, getting out in the community and making an impact, and you know, just showing, you know, everybody that it's about more than just football.
You've moved around so much in your life. How do you think that's kind of shaped your personality?
I think it's made me a more outgoing person, you know, able to, you know, be friends, talk to anybody, communicate with anybody, and it's really helped me to adapt to any environment because I've lived in a bunch of different places. So I feel like whenever I get thrown into the fire anywhere else, it's just, you know, another place to adapt and grow.
What's your relationship been like with, you know, James Montgomery and getting a new running back?
It's been great, man. He's a great guy, great coach. I mean, it's been nothing but fun so far, and you know, lots of learning, and I'm just excited to keep growing in my relationship with him, you know, on and off the field.
Has he thrown any kind of wrinkle at you or the running back room, or just done something a little bit different that has you excited?
I would just, I mean, probably, I'd say maybe, and I don't know, honestly, I feel like, you know, obviously his style is maybe a little different than KB, but I think, you know, everything that he's doing is great, and he's gotten us prepared for spring ball well so far.
Obviously, you didn't have much trouble because you came in right away and performed. But what was the biggest difference from high school ball for you, and either on the field or off the field, that maybe did take you a little time to adjust to?
I'd say the biggest thing for me is just the scheme, because obviously, in high school we have scheme, but it's not as in depth and it's not as much. So that was definitely the biggest adjustment for me.
Weird random question as we try to get to know you a little bit more. The tattoo, any meaning, any thoughts, any stories behind that?
Yeah, so this is my grandma. She passed away from cancer in 2013, Linda. And then this one is just shoot for the stars, you know, because I just think, you know, to follow my dreams and, you know, shoot for the stars, do my best in anything that I can do.
What's 3 things people don't know about Ashton Jeanty?
3 things. I don't know. I'd say I'm probably like one of the nicest people you'll meet.
Any hobbies?
I mean, I play video games a lot. Let's see. What else? I mean, I eat a lot. I mean, I'd say that's a hobby. But yeah,
Who is the better dancer, you or Taylor?
definitely me. Definitely. No doubt.
Is it close?
Yeah, he got a little bit of moves, but I just think I'm better, you know. I mean, how many guys do you see, you know, like this swole that can move like me, you know?
Is he faster than you? Like, what type of run? How are you running right now?
Hey,
man?
I'm running good, but I gotta give it to Taylor, man. I've never seen a guy his size run like that. I mean, it's just crazy watching it. Like, he's so fast.
It's not fair against somebody with legs that long.
Nah, it's not fair at all. He's a cheat code.
Do you enjoy the weight room? Do you find yourself motivated to get in there, or is it like, I have to get in there?
Oh no, I definitely enjoy the weight room. It's probably like one of the funnest things we do. You know, got the music going, a lot of juice in there. You know, guys getting hyped. You know, this new strength staff, they do a great job. They did a great job getting us prepared for spring ball, and they'll continue to do a great job preparing us for the season.
What's your mentality in the weight room? How satisfied are you? I mean, you're not going to be able to wear their shirts anymore, dude. Like,
I mean, in the weight room, man, I'm just trying to keep getting stronger, keep getting better. You know, I might get a certain weight, but, you know, I'm trying to come back the next day and maybe get an even higher weight, you know, and I keep that same mentality in anything I do.